But I think that's the thing. I think we make this stuff about race when this don't even really got to be about race. What's up, fam? Welcome to the Tay and Steph reaction video. In this reaction video, we're going to react to BEI Must Die. That joint rhyme. On this time, we're trying to get to 70K.
Hey.
Do us a favor, smash the subscribe button. Help us get to 70K and be a part of the fam, man. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Growing up in New York, you could say I was a default liberal. My political opinions, to the extent I had them, weren't deeply thought out. They just were. My philosophy was live and let live. Say what you want, do what you want. Just don't physically harm or abuse another person. I also never thought much about my skin color.
Before we get back into the video, man, listen, over the last 12 years, I've learned every real estate, stocks, business, taxes, trading, cryptocurrency, how to publish a book, how to do YouTube, how to create a course. Everything I know up here, man, I want to teach you guys for only $20 per month. You heard that right, only $20 per month, man. It may sound too good to be true, man, but hey, try it out, man. I think you're going to like what you see, man. Man, click the link in the description box down below. Let's get this money, man. Tap in.
Or anybody else's. For me and my friends, race was never more than a punchline to a joke. After graduating from college, I got my dream job as an engineer at a major toy company, Hasbro. Everything seemed to be moving in the right direction. And then one day, the company decided that all the engineers would have to attend a training session on implicit bias, racial awareness, and intersectionality. This was my introduction to the mad, mad world of corporate DEI, diversity, equity, inclusion. When I heard about the session, I rolled my eyes. All I wanted to do was make cool toys for kids. But if the company was going to make me sit through some HR mumbo jumbo, I'd play along. The sooner I got through it, the sooner I could get back to the drawing board, literally. So there I was on a Zoom call with a bunch of other employees listening to a DEI presentation entitled Racial Biases and Children. Children hold racial biases? Adults maybe, but Hasbro's clientele? It struck me as a little weird. A voice in my head said I should record the session. The presenters, a husband and wife team, started by claiming white babies as young as 3 months began to exhibit racial preferences. By 2 years, they're excluding other children based on race. By 3, they're intentionally using racist language. By 4, they're showing a strong and consistent pro-white, anti-black bias. And by 5, they have the same racist biases as their parents. You think most 5-year-olds are innocent. These presenters think they're auditioning for the KKK. Hasbro, these mind readers added, was compounding the problem. Our toys skewed white and were therefore perpetuating anti-blackness. For both kids and adults, they said, stereotypes in the product and marketing can reinforce dangerous hostility and resentment. What our toys should be doing, they informed us, is teaching children about racial power and privilege. We had a special responsibility to do this because, as toy makers, we had direct access to children's brains. We could give them a head start on the road to developing a racial identity consciousness. My head was exploding. I thought our job was to help kids have fun and develop their imaginations. When the presenters finished, the 70 or so people on the call were mostly silent, except for some mild comments. I really didn't know what they were thinking. But I was appalled and disgusted. And the more I thought about it, the worse the feeling became. These presenters were telling every white person in the room that they were racist, and they had been racist their entire lives, while black people have been taught to be disgusted with their skin color their entire lives. Together, we were all perpetuating white supremacy by not being anti-racist in our toy design. And how could we atone for our sins? Create new toys to
I'm trying to let bro talk. I think with his tone of voice, I think it's a little bit maybe over-exaggerated. I've been in discussions where they talk about it. I hear what he's saying. I think it's a little bit over-exaggerated. But however, like, I think like I don't know if bro got kids. Cause I done seen some kids do some racist stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, to our kid, based on what he's saying at those ages.
Right.
If I got 5 kids and all my kids has hit those ages, and like what he said is like what be happening for real. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Making comments. A kid told my daughter they didn't want to sit. She didn't want her to sit at the lunch table because she was black. Mm-hmm. The actual word she used is because she was brown and that she wasn't peach.
Yep.
at those age. You know what I'm saying? At those ages. So I don't think that anybody. I don't think that they got. I don't think everybody racist if they don't. What's the name? I don't think that all black people are victims of their skin color or taught not to like their skin. I love my skin. I wasn't taught that. So I don't know, and I wasn't in that conversation. But I'm saying like kids be doing that, bro. On bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then I think another thing that he mentioned is that you forget you a worker, and you forgot your position. So you in a corporate space, and you talking about how you felt some type of way. They got their own responsibility. They can lose out on money, right? Because it's all about public perception at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? If this company is found out to be intensely not thoughtful, because the question is not whether it's racist or not. It's about, are you thoughtful?
Yeah.
Are you aware that all your toys are white? That's it. It's about being thoughtful. It's not about excluding nobody or including nobody necessarily. It's about, are you aware that all your toys are white? And if you're okay with that, just make all white toys. That's cool.
Yeah.
But if that's not the company goal, again, and you're a worker, the company goal wasn't to be all white toys. They saw a problem. They're addressing a problem. Hey, we're only producing white toys. We serve more kids than white kids. I think it's okay to make black toys. Do you not want to make black toys? You know what I'm saying? So let's make it simple. It don't got to be about race. It don't got to be about no equity. It don't got to be about inclusion. You're working for a company. They got to feed their bottom line. They got customers. They got to understand the customer's needs.
Yeah.
You are a worker trying to think like a boss. And don't get it twisted, because I know before y'all say, I am a boss. On bro, do your homework. On bro, don't even play yourself. But I think that's the thing. I think we make this stuff about race when this don't even really got to be about race. This got to be about, you know what I'm saying, and at the end of the day, and they can call it, don't get caught up on the language. They can call it whatever they want to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, the company made a decision. They recognized they had a problem.
They're trying to fix it.
They're trying to fix a problem. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
White and brown and black kids aware of their racial identities. In case you hadn't noticed, I'm black. Did that absolve me of any guilt? Did it make me more culpable? I had no idea. None of their BS made any sense. I should add that nobody at Hasbro ever mistreated me because of my skin color. Then, almost as an afterthought, I remembered I had recorded the entire thing. If people could see what I just saw, maybe they would understand how twisted this obsession with race had become. I needed to tell
see the video now.
Anyone.
Where's it at?
But I didn't trust the corporate news outlets, so I decided to go a non-traditional route. I remembered seeing interviews with James O'Keefe, the founder of Project Veritas. I sent him the recording. His team saw its value immediately. Within weeks, hundreds of thousands of people knew about the Hasbro presentation. It quickly came out that this husband and wife team had also partnered with Google, MGM, the NFL, and Nickelodeon, among other big-name brands. Hasbro, as you might imagine, wasn't pleased with what I had done. They were smart enough not to fire me and bring more attention to the story. Instead, when my contract expired 6 months later, that was it. My dream toy engineering career was over. So, why did I do it? Why did I choose to turn over this DEI rock and expose the poisonous creature beneath it? It would have been easier to say nothing, but that's what these race agitators count on, intimidating people into silence. That ticks me off. And I don't like them teaching kids to be obsessed with race. That really ticks me off. So I took action because I could.
They're not even mentioning it to kids, bro.
No, so I think you're hearing it wrong. So it sounds like he's pushing, why are y'all trying to point out the differences at a young age?
No, they not.
That's what it sounds like.
Hold on, time out. Let's play it, because I think he making a narrative, right? He making a narrative. Let's play it. You are having a corporate meeting. Are any kids in that corporate meeting?
The designers are.
They're gonna design the toys, right? Do we got to have a conversation with a 5-year-old about why we designing a toy? No, a kid gonna walk into Walmart and just see a black doll, an Asian doll, an Indian doll on the shelf. There's no conversation with a kid. You're not teaching them to be obsessed with race. There's no conversation that's being had.
But what he's saying is, at that age, when you give them those options, they're gonna pick naturally. Oh, I'm gonna go for the white toy over the black toy. So now, subconsciously, you have just programmed my child to look at race, to look at the skin color of
So
these
are
dolls.
you saying so we should just have all white toys then?
Yeah, all white or all black. I mean, I think it I don't, either way it go, I don't see a problem with black and white toys. I think what he's saying though is the fact of the matter, the only way that a baby would know how to, again, decipher is by creating different toys and telling them to choose. And now it's like, oh, I'm going to pick this one because this is what I'm used to.
Don't get caught up in the trap, because this is how you get caught up in the trap. If that's the case, they got to pick and choose between black and white bodies and say he's my friend and she's not my friend.
But the only reason why you would know that, is because you have to make that same choice when choosing toys. You wouldn't say, "Oh, I'm not your friend. I'm not your," because you wouldn't naturally look at a. So what he's saying is, naturally, if there was no difference in toys, you would be okay with picking whatever's in front of you. Once you start to bring in differences, that's when it, again, gets engraved in your mind as a kid. Oh, you're a black body. I'm a white body. But again, if that was never,
how come they look at it as a toy?
If that's the case, then they could just keep it all the same color if you just want to look at it like a toy. That's not what's happening, is what he's saying. They're purposefully changing the color on the baby dolls and the different toys at a young age so that they can train you to play that race card.
So did they purposely choose the color of the toy to be white?
No, I don't even know what toy you're talking about. I'm
Any
assuming,
toy.
yeah.
Just say it's a baby doll.
Mm-hmm.
Was it a choice to choose the baby doll to be white?
No. I don't know. Possibly.
When you do any type of branding, this eyeglass world, they chose these colors. Mm-hmm. Walmart, they chose these colors.
Yeah.
Any business, our business logo, we chose that color for a specific reason. We chose green. Mm-hmm. You telling me it just happened? Nothing just happens in a vacuum. Like, you didn't just, oh, white is just a natural, normal color. Let's just choose white.
So I think you're right, but again, I feel like just based off of this video, what he's saying is, I never had a problem with being black in the corporate world. Now it's a problem because you just brought it to my attention. Of, oh, this could be why this is happening because I am black. So
again, it goes to, so your reasoning, he's mad because he thinks that ignorant is bliss.
That's what it sounds like.
That I was ignorant to it before you mentioned it, and I think my life was better when I was ignorant to the reality that all the toys are white. No, ignorance is not bliss. Like suck it up, bro. That they mentioned something to you that you was unaware about, and now you're mad because they mentioned something to you that you wasn't aware about. They are not mentioning it to kids.
But they're subconsciously mentioning it.
No,
that's what he's saying. Like, they're programming it into like Nickelodeon, to like all the kids' TV, networks.
So we gonna sit up here and talk about how they are creating black toys when they got Illuminati signs, when they got gay stuff going on inside the Simpsons,
and it
when
all
they got
goes
all
back to this talk.
Hold on, time out. But I'm saying they got all this stuff going on, and around children. Nickelodeon then got caught in some scandals and all this type of stuff, and we're talking about how it's a bad thing to have different color toys. Scratch black or white. It's just a different color. If we're going to be that obsessed with color, it sounds like he's more obsessed with color than anybody. Then my kids should only have one type of shirt. They should only wear one color shoe. If choices of colors is making kids become racist, that is a weird thing. There should be no color in any other. Toys are no different. There should be one video game controller then. There shouldn't be a white Xbox controller and a black Xbox controller, because now my kid is choosing. There shouldn't be a white iPhone and a black iPhone because now my kids is choosing. That's a weird way of thinking, bro.
Yeah, I think it just goes all the way
More
back
people, if there's an iPhone that's only white, and iPhone say, dang, I think people like more colors than white. I think people be obsessed about, I think these people that try to do these type of videos be more obsessed with white and black than anybody in the world. It's not about, like, it's a color, bro. As much he said in the beginning, he didn't care about color. No, it seemed like you're mad because they mentioned a different color. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying I don't care about color. Make them purple, pink, orange, gray. Who cares? Right. That's not going to make a kid think racist because you made a different color. No, he's arguing to keep stuff one way. Oh, keep it how it was. It ain't. Well, wasn't no problem. We had all white toys. That was fine. It don't matter, bro. Your company had a goal. Just fall in line, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying they should have lost him his job, but bro, it sounded like you wasn't even on the same.
I
on the
think
same
it's probably
type time.
something deeper. I would like to see the actual video that he released to somebody else to see exactly what happened, because right now it's just like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Y'all let us know what y'all think about the DEI must die. Let us know what y'all think about the conversation that we just had. Let us know if y'all think just what y'all think, man. Y'all know what to do in the comment section
Down below.
man. With that being said, we love you guys, and we will see you guys in the next video. Peace.